Yes, my people, it is your boy VRD, finally back with another video. And today we're going to be doing something a little bit different, something definitely out of my comfort zone. Just a little special video for you guys as an apology for my absence. Let's just put it like that. So today we are on the West Somerset Railway. We're going to be taking a class 47 from Minehead to Bishop's Lydeard. However that's pronounced, I haven't got a clue. So yeah, this was suggested to me by one of my subscribers. They said that the thought of me driving or attempted to drive a class 47 along this route would be hilarious. So I just had to give it a go, man. I'm not really a fan of the whole diesel loco stuff. I'm definitely more of an electric multiple unit person myself, if I may say so myself. But yeah, man, we're still gonna. Am I recording? Yes, yeah, man, we're still gonna give this a go. So I did do a bit of a practice run before this, not too far. I think I only went about a mile down the line just to make sure I knew what I was doing. I did try to record it, but it was a disaster. So yeah, I had to come back and give it another second attempt, unfortunately. So first thing we're gonna do is unisolate the AWS. We're gonna unisolate our, where is it, driver safety device. What I tried to do last time, hold on, let me just adjust my microphone quickly, just make sure that's in the right place. What I tried to do last time was switch this over to the air brake setting, but apparently it needs to be in the vacuum brake setting, otherwise the train won't want to move. So yeah, that's what I get for trying to be a smart ass. Battery isolation switch obviously stays closed, and that is all we need to do on the back panel, I believe. So I'm now going to insert the master key, go into the, oops, hold on, into the engine only position on the reverser. You don't get an AWS self-test sequence on this for some strange reason, but okay. Now I'm going to turn the headlights on. Gonna come over to this little panel here. Tail lights can stay off. Desk lights on, please, and thank you. Head code box light switch on as well, thank you very much. And that is all. Those are the switches that we need to turn on that little panel there. What is this? Okay, we can't interact with that. Right, so the main gauges that I need to pay attention to here are the ammeter over here. When taking power, obviously this needle will begin to rise, and I need to keep the needle in the green section. I don't want it to be going into the yellow section. If I take too much power at once and that needle gets too far into the yellow section, I believe the engine will cut out, or I know for a fact that the amps will drop out, so you won't be able to take power. You have to move the handle back to the idle position and then try again. And I think the engine cuts out as well, but I might be wrong. What else? Speedometer, obviously. Brake pipes. A main reservoir. The brake. I think this is the right. Majority of these are something to do with the brakes. I think this is the main one that I'd want to be looking at whilst driving along, because I think last time I was driving, on my previous attempt when I was driving, this is the gauge that tend to be moving a lot whilst I was applying the brakes. So yeah, right, cool. So we're in neutral. Why does it say fault? Is there a reason why it says fault? I'm not sure why it says fault, but okay, hopefully that's not a, hopefully that doesn't stop us from getting going. Just gonna quickly pop outside, get a nice little thumbnail here. Look at this bad boy. Woo. Absolutely gorgeous train, I must say. Even though I'm not a fan of these sort of older BR diesel locos, I have to respect the what's the word, the engineering that goes into them, for for lack of a better word. The way they're designed, their appearance, they have a, they just look so gorgeous. They're honestly gorgeous trains, and I am quite envious of the people that were blessed enough to grow up around these things. The headlight is already on. Right, I think we better get a move on. So what we need to do now, I believe, is right. So on PlayStation 5, to because you've got two types of brakes on this. You've got your driver's brake. I think there's another name for it. I think this would normally be called the main brake as well, or the main train brake. And this more or less controls the brakes on the locomotive as well as all the carriages behind us. I think we've got about, how many carriages do we have on this? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we've got 7 carriages plus the loco. So this controls the brakes on this locomotive as well as all the carriages behind us. Your straight brake now, this controls the brakes on just the locomotive, I believe. I hope I'm describing that correctly. Once again, I'm not familiar with diesel locos, so forgive me if that's incorrect. But yeah, to move off, what you need to do, and oh, sorry, to switch between the two on PlayStation 5, you press the square button. So you can see on the right there, it says driver's brake. Press square again. Hold on, driver's brake. Sorry, straight brake, driver's brake, straight brake, driver's brake. So that is how you switch between the two. And of course, your L1 reduces the brake. Your R1, sorry, your L2, guys, it's early, I'm tired. Your L2 increases the brake. Let's just press square quickly to switch to the straight brake. Straight brake is already released, so press R2, yeah, R2 to fully apply that. And then R1. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. L2 to fully apply it, L1 to release it or reduce it. There we go. Got it there in the end. Right, so to move off, you want to fully apply your straight brake. Let's just switch back to the driver's brake here. And we want to release our driver's brake. So let's do that now. It's got a spring-loaded overcharge position, but I'm not sure what that does. I believe that is just to give you a quicker release, because I do know that the air pressure takes an age. It takes an age to increase. Yeah, that's increase. That's right. Yeah, when you're releasing the brakes, the air pressure increases. When you're applying the brakes, it decreases, which sounds a bit weird, but it's just something to do with the engineering behind the brakes and all of that. It's a bit of a fail-safe, because you obviously, it means that you require air pressure to release the brakes, right? Air pressure to release the brakes, is that correct? Yes, because then if you run out of air pressure for some reason, your brakes are going to automatically apply, so you won't have a runaway situation. Anyway, let's go into forward. That's reverse. Forward, we're going to take a bit of power, and hopefully this thing moves forward. We're going to switch to our straight brake, release the straight brake, and I'm praying we just start moving. Please. Okay, we're away. Thank goodness. Oh Lord. Okay. Speed limit is 10 miles an hour, and apparently the ruling speed limit on this line is 20 miles an hour, and it goes below 20 at various locations. So this is gonna be torture. I should have checked my signal before moving, but we do have a clear signal. We got our little semaphore signals there. 45 degrees obviously indicates clear. Clear or caution. Horizontal indicates danger. In this case, it means clear. I only have a loose understanding of semaphore signals. I'm not too clued up on how they work, but I am able to drive under them, but explaining how they work is a completely different ball game. Let's get a bit more power, although not too much because its speed limit is only 10 miles an hour. Okay, speed seems to be balanced out at 8 miles an hour, just acknowledging the driver vigilance device there. Yeah, speed limit seems to be balanced out at 8 miles an hour, so I'm not gonna bother touching the controls. I don't really need to get exactly at 10 miles an hour. In fact, it has gone up to 9 miles an hour, so maybe we might consider cutting back on the power a bit. What is that little signal there? Is that meant to be a cautionary aspect or something? What was that flashing light about? I didn't even notice that when I did the practice run. Alright, so we need to be careful here. We need to assume that we've got a red aspect coming up. Hopefully that isn't the case. Although we're only traveling at 10 miles an hour, so if I somehow manage to spad that, I might as well delete the game. Imagine spadding the signal when the speed limit's 10 miles an hour. How bad of a driver can you be? Oh gosh. Alright, so speed limit should be going up to 25 miles an hour. Yep, it has done. I can see the semaphore signal in the distance, and that is at a 45-degree angle, so I think well, not I think, I know that we're all good to accelerate. We've got a 5 mile an hour sorry, a 5 mile an hour speed limit coming up in a mile's time as well, so we'll just keep that in mind. I was gonna say something but I forgot. That's irritating. Oh yeah, I was gonna make a joke about the running brake test. I was gonna attempt to run in brake test, but normally you'd attempt to run in brake test at around 30 miles an hour. But I don't think we're gonna get above that, so it looks like we're not doing a running brake test. It's not even a joke. I feel like if I just said it that without doing saying all that nonsense before, then it would have been more funny. But because I've already, I've already, I already, just shut up. Just shut up. Right, we're balanced out at 23 miles an hour here. I was struggling to keep it below the speed limit when I first drove it. It was a bit awkward, but I think I've got the hang of it now. Next station is Dumpster. What does that say? Dump. I can't even see that properly. My TV's quite far away. I need to get another gaming screen. In fact, I definitely need to start investing in an actual professional gaming setup, because I am gonna start live streaming soon. At first, I told myself I was only gonna start live streaming when I hit 1,000 followers, but I think I'm gonna start when I hit 500 subscribers, not followers. I've already hit 1,000 followers on Instagram, but I haven't hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube yet. So yeah, I might invest in a better microphone, but this one seems to be doing alright for now. A gaming screen as well would be helpful. And yeah, definitely a gaming chair as well, because I'm currently sitting on my couch recording these videos, believe it or not. Alright, we're losing speed and I don't know why. Let's up the power a bit. Actually, that being said, no, we need to start slowing down soon, so let's shut the power off. Right, we're doing 20, speed limits going down to 5. Oh no, that was the straight brake. We want the driver's brake. So let's get an initial application in. 17, 16, bit more. There's a whistle board there as well. Okay, we entered a bit too quickly there, but nothing too extreme. No, don't stop. See, this is the problem I have with trains like this. Come on. Oh. Okay, yeah. Yeah, this is the problem I have with trains like this. The brakes take so long to release. And because I was on some serious braking because I was over speeding a bit. So the brakes took so long to release, I almost came to a complete stand. I actually had to apply a bit of power there. And for some reason, I'm applying a lot of power and we don't seem to be gaining any speed. I think it's the upward gradient that is responsible for that. But okay, we're up to 5 miles an hour. Well, 6 to be precise. And here we are at Dumpster Station. I'm gonna take it right up to the end of the platform. Dunster. Okay, Dunster. I suspected that's how it was spelt, but that's me trying to be funny for you. No, but I genuinely couldn't see it though, because it's the words on the HUD are way too small. I can't read that from here. Look at us losing speed again. Give it a final burst of power just to bring us to the end of the platform. Oh, okay. Initial. We're on an upward gradient, so we don't really run a risk of overshooting. Just use that initial application to bring us to a stand. There we are. Beautiful. Alright. Let's max out the driver's brake. Switch over to our straight brake. Max that out as well. Into neutral. Engine only. Forgive me. Terminology is everything. Right on the D-pad, and that will get the doors open. Right. So we are. How many minutes is that? We're 9 minutes late. Guys, I'm actually smart. I actually passed the maths in school. I actually got a decent grade. I was very good at maths in school. It's just it's early in the morning. That's why it took me so long to to calculate the difference between 32 and 23. I'd normally be able to calculate that in a split second. I promise. Yeah, we're 9 minutes late and I don't know why. Imagine if a plot twist that the answer actually isn't 9. 32 and 23. Nah, that is 9. Yeah, 9 minutes late now. Well, now 10 minutes late because it's 33 now. I don't know why. I'm sure even if I left as soon as the scenario started, I still would be running late. So I feel like the timetable on this route is a bit messed up. Do we have permission to leave? Yes, we do. Right, let's get the doors closed. Blue Anchor up platform. Blue Anchor, isn't that the brand for the butter or something, or the cheese? Blue Anchor. Are we about to drive past a massive cheese factory or something? Are we about to drive past the farm? Anyway, forward. Oh, excuse me. How does this work again? Right, driver's brake. Release. Switch to the straight brake. Give it a bit of throttle. I think that's a bit too much. I don't think I should be taking that much throttle with the brakes still released, but it is what it is, man. We'll be alright. We won't die. Why are we not moving? Okay, no, it's the upward gradient. I feel like we have a lot of wheel spin right now, but it is what it is. Actually, no, we actually don't, because it would light up here. So we're doing all right. Oh, okay. I forgot about the 5 mile an hour speed limit, but thankfully it went up to 15. And now it's gone down to 10. What do these flashing lights mean? I think they just mean that there's a level crossing there. I have a feeling this route is set in the... I haven't done my research on this route, but this has got to be set in the 60s or something. Maybe even the... Actually, no, the 50s. I don't think the 47 is from the 50s. Is the 47 from the 50s? I might be... No, I think it's from the 60s, the class 47. So yeah, this is probably set in the 1960s. Speed is balanced out pretty well. You gotta be kidding me. 10 miles an hour for 1.5 miles. What is this? The track's straight, man. Why is the speed limit 10 miles an hour on a straight piece of track? Oh my goodness. Alright, well we gotta rely on the scenery to keep us entertained here. Speaking of the scenery, let's look around. And I am losing speed. Oh my gosh, the climb. I need to find that sweet spot on the throttle. Alright, let's... Not me looking out the left window. I was trying to look at the... I was trying to observe the scenery, guys. Try to give a bit of criticism on the scenery. Yeah, it's looking pretty decent. I like the draw distance on the hill over there. Oh no, speed limit is 25. Okay, thank goodness. I was actually terrified for a sec. Up to 25 we go. How far away is the station? 1.4 miles. And then we got the 15 in 1.2 miles. So we can assume that the 15 and the station are in the same place. Well, not even assume, it's more or less factual. But yeah, I do hope everyone's having a good day today. Me, I'm tired. I'm very tired. My routine is becoming overwhelming, and well, yeah, it's all the hard work is starting to catch up to me, you know. It's not easy. It's not easy at all, but it will be worth it in the long run. So yeah, we've got to push through. Oh, we're on a downward gradient right now. Right, and I keep forgetting to switch to the driver's brake after moving off. I don't want to be speeding, so let's jump on the brakes. So yeah, like I said, guys, this is just a special video that I felt like making based off of a recommendation from one of my subscribers, you know. I feel like it's always good to... Oh look, we got a nice little coastline over there. West. This is the West Somerset Railway. So what? Somerset is that's in the west of England somewhere. My geography isn't even too good when it comes to the west of England. But yeah, this is probably the. I really should have hit up Google Maps before making this because I don't know what coastline that is. Uh, yeah, guys. This is just yeah, it's just a little treat for you guys. Hopefully, you guys are getting some good entertainment out of this. Oh, the track's actually bending as well. The track's finally bending. I'm sure this is the first curve we've come across on our journey today. We need to keep an eye out for that 15 mile an hour speed limit. We just passed over an AWS magnet but got no indication. I wonder what that's all about. Let's keep an eye out for... We need to watch our signals as well because I don't want to have a spad. Is that our signal? I really hope that's not our signal. Oh no, that is our signal. That is a distance signal in the on position, so we can expect a red signal before the platform. Let's just get some serious braking in because on the track monitor it looks like there's a signal before the platform. Yeah, I'm gonna bring the speed right down. It's most likely the platform starter signal that's actually at danger, but we're just gonna still bring our speed right down, have a cautionary approach. I wasn't meant to bring the speed that that much down, so we're gonna apply a bit of power. Oh wait, what? I can't see the flipping semaphore. Oh no, okay, 45 degrees. No, we're good. We're good. It'd almost be quick enough. Sorry, it'd almost be quicker to walk. I don't know why someone would actually pay a ticket to travel on this. It's got to be like a tourist thing. There's no way people actually commute on this thing. I'd personally rather walk. How about be so honest? I'm not sure what's the difference between off and on the throttle. These two positions, off and on. I can see on the ammeter the on position is providing us with a bit of revs. So yeah, I'm up. If anyone knows the answer to that question, let me know in the comments because yeah, I'm not too sure. We're back on an upward gradient as well. Oh my goodness, this is torture. It's absolute torture. It's annoying because the throttle isn't too sensitive as well, so I keep tapping R2 to try apply small amounts of throttle, but it's not actually doing anything. Small amounts of power, I should say, but it's not actually doing anything. The throttle isn't moving at all, so I need to hold it down for a bit longer. And we've got a red signal at the end of the platform, so let's keep an eye on that. Just gonna tap on the brakes there. Nearly had an emergency brake application because by not responding to the driver safety device. I'm gonna see if there's a way for me to adjust the input sensitivity on this because I'm not a fan of it at all. I like my controls to be responsive and sharp. I want to be able to just tap the R2 or the L2 button and have 100% braking applied in an instant. Obviously not, but that's just a way of me expressing the way I feel about this. Anyway, stopped. No, stopped. There we are. Full service. Hold on, throttle. Alright, throttle is off. Straight brake, full service, neutral. Doors unlocked, and we've got a Oh no, it's changed to green. Okay, I thought we were gonna have something come in the opposite direction, which would have been nice, but no, too good to be true. We're now 12 minutes late. Wow. Okay. Oh, stretch. Oh, oh, dearie me. Oh, how much longer have we got? Oh my goodness. Wow. 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 Okay, we got about another hour of driving left, unfortunately. I mean fortunately, yippee. Lots of driving. Get the doors closed. Washford. Okay. Forward. Uh driver's brake release. Straight brake. No. Power. But on an upward gradient as well. So I need to remember to overdo it with the throttle a bit. Okay, not that much. Straight brake released. And we absolutely shoot off here. Switch back to the driver's brake as well. Need to always remember to do that. Speed limit 15. Washford Station, 1.8 miles. Okay, I feel like I feel like on this occasion, no, I'm incorrect. No, once again, speed limit goes up to 25. Thank goodness. It's because you have that little section of track where we're waiting for the back of the train to be clear of the speed board. So it looks like the speed limit's going to be 15 for the entirety of the journey to the next station, which is it sends shivers down my spine because I don't want to be doing that. But no, thankfully it goes up to 25. Because I've already passed the 25 board, it disappears from the HUD. So yeah. And we're on another upward gradient, so I have to be doing a bit of trickery with the throttle handle to maintain speed. Oh boy. I mean, I've been doing well so far, apart from the late running, of course, and the nearly coming to a stand because I don't know how to use the brakes properly. Alright, we got a 10-mile-an-hour speed limit in 2.5 miles. However, Washford is in 1.4 miles, so thankfully we can just come straight into the platform. I was about to say fly straight into the platform, but at this speed the word fly would be very inappropriate. There's no sweet spot on the throttle as well, which is very irritating. It seems I'm either applying too much power or too little. I can't find the sweet spot. I'm trying my best, but it's not happening. 1 in 73, that is steep. Let's get some serious power in now. Yeah, I might have to take that into the yellow area a bit. We'll see what the current power setting does. 1 in 65. Oh my goodness, it gets worse. One thing I actually need to do, I need to actually look at the speedometer itself on the dashboard rather than looking at the speedometer on the HUD, because that gives me a more accurate depiction of whether we're accelerating or decelerating. The HUD doesn't really help you with that. So yeah, I feel like looking at the actual speedometer is something I should be doing. Right now it looks like we're slightly decelerating. Not decelerating, slowing down. Is decelerating the correct word? I'm not even sure. I feel like decelerating is when you're still accelerating but at a slower rate. So the rate of acceleration is slowing down. That's what I always thought decelerating means. But I always say decelerating as a substitute for the word slowing down because I want to sound smart. But I don't think it's working. I don't think I sound too smart. Watch for the platform coming up. Hopefully we're going to be driving on a line of sight basis here, although it is hidden around the corner. We're going to try our luck and get the brakes in when we see the platform. 600 yards. We'll be alright. I'm going to shut off the power from now. Okay, so I'm guessing the on position on the throttle is what you go into to allow the amps to drop off. Once the amps have dropped off, that's when you go into the off position. Who knows? Right, let's get an initial brake application in. Let's up the braking force slightly, but not too much, because we're going to come to a stand midway through the platform. I'm not sure why the vigilance device is going off when I've literally been touching the controls. Quite annoying. I wonder what that means over there, this little semaphore thing. Is that like a shunt signal or something? Interesting. It's like a semaphore, but it's like an almost skeletonized semaphore. I've never seen that before. I need to do my research. And stopped. That was actually a decent stop. I'm quite pleased with that. I went into the emergency position by accident. Oh, I just had to ruin it. Right. Doors on the right. Oh, we're on a downward gradient as well, so keep that in mind. Hello there. What I'd like to know is there like a guard's buzzer in this or something? How would the driver know when to depart? Like, would there be someone here waving a flag at us or something? I'm not too sure. Anyway, right. What? Wall chat. Wall chat. We'll see when we get there. Right, forward. Driver's brake release. Bit of power. Straight brake release. We're on a downward gradient, so we don't need too much power. Although it seems we need a bit more than what I currently had because the train wasn't trying to move. These locals are actually quite speedy. Like for some reason in my head, I always imagine diesel locals as slow, not necessarily weak trains, but I just always imagine them as very heavy and sluggish. But they're actually quite quick to accelerate, especially when they're running light local. I remember back in I think it was my train sim classic days, I drove a light local. I can't remember what it was, but was it a 66? It might have been a 66. I was running it light local for the first time. I took power and it just absolutely shot off. It flew. I couldn't believe it. Keep forgetting to switch back to the driver's brake. Now we're speeding. Use that initial application to bring us back below 25. And we got a 10 mph speed limit coming up, and I need to go to the toilet as well, which is problematic. How long have we been recording for? Okay, so I'm gonna probably end part 1 at the next station here, and then we'll continue the video part 2. Oh my goodness, we will continue from the next station in part 2. There we are. Oh my goodness. Right, 10 mph speed limit in 200 yards time. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Serious braking, please. Serious braking. 1 in 74 downward gradient. Oh. Let's not derail, please. Alright, reduce that braking force now. And release. Okay, pretty decent job at slowing down for that, actually. Now we need to go back into initial to prevent us from exceeding the 10 mph speed limit. Okay, so speed limit goes up to 25, but for some reason it's not telling us on the HUD. Okay. That probably explains why it always goes up to 25 and I never notice. 25 feels fast because we're driving at such a low speed. At 25, it honestly feels so quick. Like when I see 25, I'm just thinking, yes, we can get up to some speed. Like you honestly, it's amazing how your brain perceives speed depending on the average speed that you travel at. Same way when you come off the motorway, for the first time and then you're traveling at 40 miles an hour, 40 miles an hour honestly feels so slow. But if you're, say for example, you're just driving on high streets or back roads for a while and then you join a dual carriageway and then you start traveling at 40 miles an hour, 40 miles an hour feels very quick. So yeah, it's quite fascinating the way your brain perceives speed sometimes. I want to. Sorry, my cat's meowing its head off right now. I probably should have fed it before making this video. Now it's gonna cause a ridiculous amount of background noise, which I'm not happy about, but we're gonna have to tolerate it, unfortunately. Another initial application to keep us below 25 miles an hour here. It's a very enjoyable drive. I do like the autumn scenery as well, with the orange leaves, the brown leaves. So we were supposed to be at Watchlet, or wherever that says, Watchlet station at 11 minutes ago. So yeah, I don't know how or what beast is able to drive this and keep to the timetable, please. I'd like to meet them and sit down and have a serious discussion with them whilst eating custard creams and drinking Dow Egbert's coffee. Other brands of coffee are available. Speed limit goes down to 20. I braked for that a bit too early. No, what we actually do now is go down. No, we're on an upward gradient. No, we don't do that. Alright, power, power, power. Power, respects. I want the money and power and power. Do any of you guys watch Power? I doubt you guys do. But if anyone watches Power, please let me know in the comments section. And let me know how you feel about Auntie Monet's death. Yes, I spoiled it, and what the episode came out a few days ago now, so you should have watched it. If you haven't watched it yet, that's not my problem, unfortunately. Watch the episodes when they come out, and then you won't be having issues with people spoiling it. That's the way I feel. You know, if it's only the next day or the next 2 days, then I would understand. But the episode came out on Sunday and it's Wednesday now, so that is your fault if you haven't seen it yet. And in fact, it came out on Friday in America, so yeah, that is definitely not my problem, because you can watch the American version for free. I mean, you have to enjoy the adverts, obviously, but yeah. So sometimes I don't understand why I bother paying for the Lionsgate subscription when I can easily watch it for free. And that's what I always do anyway, because I'm not going to wait until Sunday to watch it. I'd rather watch it on Friday and enjoy the adverts. We're stopping here. Let's get some breaks in. The platform's hidden behind this bridge. Drop that back down to initial. In fact, we're going to release. What does that say? Watch it. Watch it, buddy. Oh no, release. We're doing 3 miles an hour. Hi. 3 miles an hour, you know. Oh lord. And yeah, like I said, we're probably going to wrap up part 1 here. We're going to continue with part 2. No, we're going to continue our journey in part 2. I don't know why I'm always... Anyway. Got a whistle board halfway along the platform, which is out of the ordinary, but okay. Do you? And we're on level terrain now, so we shouldn't have an issue coming to a stand. I'm not sure what SW stands for. And into initial, I think just as the edge of the platform disappears. that is a good place to get your final initial application in. And again, at a stand, keep going into emergency, full service, straight brake, full service, neutral, door release on the right. Yes, and that, my people, concludes part one of this rather rather tedious drive along the West Somerset Railway. I'd like to thank you guys for taking the time to watch this video. Constructive feedback and criticism is more than welcome in the comment section below and is highly appreciated. If you'd like to further support the channel, please consider liking and subscribing. I am about to head off to the toilet quickly before continuing on our journey. I will catch you guys in part 2. Love.